A text says, "You're on my mind." A bouquet from 1-800-Flowers says, "You're my everything." Heartfelt moments belong in the real world, not just your phone. For 50 years, 1-800-Flowers has helped millions of people make memories that'll last a lifetime with gifts they'll cherish forever. Their expertly curated arrangements and gift baskets ship nationwide with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Don't wait for the next big moment. Make it when you visit 1-800-Flowers.com/podcast. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/podcast.
Welcome to Laughing in the Dark, an Are You Afraid of the Dark rewatch podcast. For 90s kids, Are You Afraid of the Dark was appointment television every Saturday night. A spine-tingling horror anthology delivered gently, befitting its Canadian roots. I'm Mikey, and I'll be your host for this evening. Also joining me tonight are my fellow members of the 930 Society, Brian.
Hello.
Aileen.
Hello.
And my god, Dave.
Bonjour from Canada.
So Canadian.
Or actually, bonjour from upstairs for one of you at least.
Yeah, it's true. How's everybody doing?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ready to talk about dolls.
Yeah.
Is the sky on fire there still?
No.
That's
No.
good.
It
That's
is.
good.
It is subsided. You guys have finally calmed the fuck down.
I know. It's true.
I saw a video today on TikTok. It's crazy.
But I'm ready to talk about diarrhea.
Oh.
Again, more.
Lots of diarrhea.
For 4 weeks, our listeners are going to be like, God, that diarrhea really got to them over there.
Look, in Trump's America, you take what you get, okay?
true.
And sometimes that's 4 weeks of diarrhea.
Exactly. And sometimes it's not even because of a parasite in your lettuce. It's just because you have IBS.
It's true. It's true.
That's not about me. It might be for others out there.
Stress will do that to you.
Solidarity with IBS.
Yeah.
I know, right? Yep. So tonight, we're going to be talking about The Tale of the Dollmaker, which aired on Nickelodeon in the United States and YTV in Canada on February 5th, 1994. So on tonight's episode, Buddy Ann, which I didn't do. This is my computer that did this. I just have to say, because me and Betty Ann are seeing a little bit better because Tucker's around and I hate him more.
I think that's all the case for all of us.
But my computer corrected her name to Buddy Ann, and I thought it was hilarious, and that's what I'm going to call her from now on. Sorry about it.
Hey, Buddy Ann.
So anyways, this week, Buddy Ann hops on the prop train and brings her favorite American Girl doll, Dysentery Diana, who's just sloshing up in diarrhea, just like everybody in the U.S. right now.
All of us over here.
Exactly. So she brings her to the circle and decides to tell us about how sometimes people get turned into dolls, which is super creepy.
Is that science? Does that happen?
I guess. Sometimes.
Well, alchemy, which is, in fact, science.
Yeah.
It is.
So, yes.
So in it, Melissa visits her aunt and uncle and is bummed to find out that her previous next door bestie has been blipped. She's just gone, disappeared. It's really, really worrisome. And instead of taking her aunt's words of caution to heart, she decides that she's going to find out what the fuck is going on, regardless of how many times she almost plummets to her death. If you like breaking and entering, weird beards, and trust falls, this episode is for you. Mm-hmm. What did everybody think about this episode?
I liked it.
Can't abide the Betty Ann hate. I think her stories are some of my favorites. This is pretty solid.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you what. Somebody really needs to put a leash on that kid, or at least lock the fucking door of that house.
Yeah, well, look, here's what I want. I want a more complete narrative. If you're going to tell me a story, don't leave so many fucking threads, Betty Ann.
It's true.
Who's the doll maker?
Yeah.
Again, who's the fucking doll maker? Is the house?
House
Is the house the
It's
doll
the
maker?
house. It's
Whoa,
the house.
it's the house.
Because I was going to ask that same exact thing. The house is the doll maker.
You can't assign a job title to a house.
Well, they did. So live with it.
I
Okay?
loved that the adults were so dramatic. It felt like the drama, we were dripping in drama in this one.
Yes.
And
people were really going for daytime Emmy Awards.
100%. And I also think that this kid is actually sleeping in the covered porch that is outside and not in a bedroom. I'm pretty sure the way that there was like a shot that went from her room out that I was like, I think that's just a covered porch.
Yep.
Fenced in, and they said plop her in there because she's just here for vacay.
Yeah,
So,
you just go over there, sleep on the chaise lounge.
Exactly.
That's fine.
She's
Side
little.
ticket.
Don't worry about it.
Chaise lounge.
My fainting couch.
Well, if there's nothing else to say about this episode, I think it's time to dim the lights and tell the tale. Submitted for the approval of the 930 Society, this one's called The Tale of the Dollmaker. Thank you. That was good. That was
I
good.
imagined
Whisper,
it was
whisper.
spelled FWOOSH, all in caps. Swoosh.
That's how I'm going to sneeze from now on.
It's very dad, very boomer dad sneeze.
That's true.
That's all I have left.
So we start with Pucker making a beeline and almost diving into the fire.
Oh, we were so close.
I know.
But why does he ass over tea kettle? He just like fucking dives in. Like, girl,
I know.
relax.
Kill it. Kill it.
He heard that it's a Betty Ann story and her shit's crazy, and he just couldn't wait, and he almost flew right into the fire. If Sam's reflexes were just a touch slower, oh, the show would have been so much better.
She's just so cool. She's like reflexes of
know.
a cat. Her hair is so curly. She's brand new. She's like,
Bouncy.
I'll save this kid. We're like,
She's like, I'm Cheyenne from Reba. Get out of my
know
way,
what?
everyone else.
I'm the host of the Queer Ultimatum.
Ugh, don't. I can't.
And I know what power bottoming is.
Again.
Oh, God. So, I mean, I'm upset with Sam because she ended up, catching his stupid little ass. And she asked him what he's going on about. And man, he is so stoked because it's Buddy Ann's turn. Apparently, Gary told him that Buddy Ann is a freak with her stories. And Pucker is so excited that he wanted to self-immolate. And I said, let him live his life, Sam.
Yeah.
Okay? But all this pressure, it's coming to Betty Ann. She's just like, oh, God, the high expectations, the stakes are really high now. But, she powers through it, and she reaches into her bag and grabs out a porcelain doll.
Kristen leaves, and everybody is free to fucking prop it up.
Yeah.
But also, it's the way she's holding the doll. She like pulls it out of the bag, and like the girl who plays Betty Ann, you can almost hear her being like, "Don't break it, don't drop it, don't drop it." The guy said it was real. Don't drop it, don't drop it. She's just so ginger with it as she moves it over.
I was raised with porcelain dolls, and adults around you that have given you said porcelain dolls will absolutely threaten you with death if you try to, I don't know, play with them like there are dolls, because my mom was constantly being like, Mira, Aileen, sin me toca esa muñeca, yo te mato. And I was like, I thought they were dolls.
Yeah.
When you say you were raised with porcelain dolls, do you mean like how Candace Bergen was raised with porcelain dolls? Like it's her brother, or you just had them in the house?
Now, I don't know what that means. I know that Candace Bergen is Murphy Brown.
She is indeed. And her father was Charlie McCarthy's Edgar Bergen, I think was his name. He was a ventriloquist, very famous ventriloquist.
No way.
And he puppeted Charlie McCarthy, who was his doll, and he treated Charlie McCarthy like he was one of the children. And when Edgar Bergen died, he left all of his money to Charlie McCarthy, who was a doll.
Whoa, I need to read Candace Bergen's fucking
Yeah, you do.
memoir.
It's really good. She's very upset about this still.
No. My mom just loved porcelain dolls in my room because she thought I was, a sweet little girl that loved sweet girl things. And they scared the living shit out of me. And one night I was like, Mom, I need them out of here. They're coming alive at night and I don't like it. Get them out of here.
No.
Too scary.
Yeah.
Too scary. So dolls for me and horror in general are a no-go because because of my childhood.
Vacations of Terror.
We also grew up with a doll in our house.
Mm-hmm.
It was a doll of a little girl, and it was a curly person
Okay.
that sat in the front room of our home in a chair. And it was not quite life size, but it was almost life size.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, and this would sit in the house, and it sat in the front room. And if you came down the stairs in the dark, the room was right, like sort of off to your right. And if you just sort of at the corner of your eye, there it is, just waiting for you,
No.
looking at you.
No, she just
No.
put mine on shelves and then with little stands so they would stand and look at me during the night. And I was like, please get these out of here.
My mother went she went wild. She saw something on QVC and she was like, you know what? I'm getting everybody this ugly fucking doll for Christmas and everyone's going to have it. And she got them and they were like this weird, like clown baby porcelain doll.
Even worse.
And its arms could like grab onto something. So you could like
good.
put it on like a book and it would
A
look
knife?
at you. And yeah. And like on the back of it, it had a little music box. So what it would do is you'd do that. And to this creepy fucking song, it would start like moving its head around and it would stare at you while it was doing it. It was the creepiest fucking shit in the
What is
world.
wrong with our parents?
Yeah. I don't know. Lapse in judgment.
Like came from Steve Mahanahan's child clown outlet.
Oh, terrifying.
This is what happens when you're raised by the greatest generation who never speaks a word of their trauma. They just
Exactly.
quietly hand it down to you to scare the crap out of your kids with.
In a doll form.
It's true. So Betty Ann, she sets down her porcelain ass doll and Pucker starts to be a little bitch and complain. He's like, oh my God, a doll story week.
Don't be gay, you guys.
Ugh, I fucking hate him. So he leans back on a log and puts his hat over his eyes, telling the gang to wake him up if it gets good. And Gary, he's so ashamed. He's like, stop being a little whistling twat missile.
Yeah, but I loved Gary's hair in this one. Gary, I like your hair today. You look so good.
It was pretty good.
way you're
He definitely like blew it dry with
Yeah,
like a
there's
rounding brush. You can tell.
situation going on.
Definitely. But Betty Ann just tells him to let Tucker sleep and dives into her story. So she's like, dolls are just toys, right? But no, they're really like perfect little people. Some dolls are so lifelike that men buy them on the internet and make them into cellophane girlfriends that need the schmegmo power wash out of them on a weekly basis.
God.
Yep. You're welcome, guys. Others are creepily real. So real that they're almost like a Dollmaker just shrunk a person down. But that's not how they're made. Or is it? Beady ball.
This is like the way that the Annabelle movies open, where it's like, but what are dolls really? And it's like, they're just dolls. They're just fucking dolls, y'all. Get over it.
Yeah.
But Pucker, he just peeks out from under his cap, you know, clearly entranced by Betty Ann's gentle narration. And she sets her creepy doll down and tosses sand into the fire and starts the story. Melissa spent weekends at her aunt and uncle's house in the country every now and then. And at first it sucked because it was boring as fuck. But eventually the Hendersons moved in next door. And their child Susan quickly became Melissa's BFF forever.
Oh my God, John Lithgow.
Why is every other story in this show about a child being abandoned by their parents or coming from a broken home, a broken Canadian home? Like, that's a thing.
Look, I think it's obvious. Canadians make for lousy parents.
I think you're a lousy parent. How dare you?
Or they're really good parents that know how to separate their own time with their kids' time. And they're like, listen.
That's true. Like, sometimes they're like, we need a 6-month sex trip.
Yes.
We can't bring the children with us.
No.
The only way I'll be a good parent is if I'm rested and sexed up. So allow
It's
me
true.
to go to Turks and Caicos for 6 months while you hang out with my sister, and then it will be chill. Okay?
Also,
It'll be chill.
I'm going to take us on another tangent. Last week, we were coming back from Hamilton, and we passed, well, 2 signs that really kind of caught me off guard. But one of them was for a family nudist camp.
Nice.
And I was like, that doesn't seem like that should be a thing.
There was one up 125 up in Lee.
But I thought that was just a nudist camp. I didn't think it was a family nudist camp.
Oh, might not have been.
Because I don't know. Look, live your life. Be happy.
Hey.
Family nudist, though, I just wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, I get it. It can be shocking. I understand that.
Just the sign alone, I was like,
Did you guys like Hamilton or what?
No, not that Hamilton.
It's nice.
It wasn't the musical.
okay.
No, it was the city.
It was the city. Yeah.
I definitely was like, oh, you're not going to take away my shot or whatever.
The room where it happened. The room where it happened.
There it is.
Yep.
I can't be on a podcast with people who love musicals this much.
You're fucked. You are.
I am a homosexual and I can't tolerate
You are
this.
surrounded.
Don't get me started on Sweeney Todd.
They trust you with everything. Their scraped knees, their big questions, their growing bodies. So when you choose a supplement for your family, you don't compromise. At AzureWell, we put the full truth on the label. Every ingredient, every amount. And we test beyond industry standards to ensure what's listed is what's inside. AzureWell, the standard you hold for your family, reflected back to you. Visit azurelivingwell.com. These products have not been evaluated by the FDA and are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Melissa, she just pops out of the car and she asks, what the fuck? She's like looking around because Susan isn't there. She's like, usually she's waiting for me, but her aunt quickly tells her that the family moved away. And Melissa doesn't get it. They loved this place. And Auntie is just about to spill the beans, but Uncle Weirdbeard talks over her and he's like, we don't exactly know why, but hey, you look hungry. Let's go in and eat our emotions. So they went inside. But before she leaves, Melissa just looks forlornly at the high window of the Hendersons' abandoned house.
Yeah, they don't have the heart to tell her that the Hendersons moved away after their daughter inexplicably disappeared. And as you know, the marriages of parents of kidnapped children almost never survive that tragedy. So it's just a matter of time, Melissa.
It's true.
What a shame.
It's true. Mm-hmm. But without her bestie, Melissa is listless. Her aunt and uncle don't even have fucking cable. These peasants.
No cable. I gots to have my MTV.
Yeah, Spring Break.
Hello?
MTV Spring Break.
I need to watch Bill Bellamy and is that the only name that came to my brain? I literally was about to say another one. Simon Rex. Bam.
Okay.
Where's Simon Rex and Bill Bellamy to tell me that this is the jam of the summer and everybody dances to it during spring break?
I would go with Eric Nees.
Whoa.
I was going to say Matt Pinfield.
Okay.
Oh.
Brian.
Okay, we are going many different eras here.
Holy shit. No one said Daisy Fuentes. Bam.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, you thought I went way back.
Downtown Julie Brown.
Yep. Oh, didn't she die? Rest in peace.
Did she?
What?
I don't think she died.
I think she died.
I think she's still alive because I think she's a serious DJ now, as in like the Sirius radio, satellite radio.
Yeah, she's alive, man.
Bam.
So the next day, Uncle Weirdbeard asks if she wants to join while he, works on the septic. And as fun as that shit sounds, Melissa says no, and she looks sadly at the old Henderson house. And oh my God, what was that? Did a curtain move? Mon Dieu, it's time to investigate.
See, the thing is, though, he legitimately asked her. He's like, seriously, like, hey, do you want to come help me work on the septic tank? You know, like all girls do.
Yeah, welcome to the age of diarrhea.
Well, it's inescapable, especially in America, which this show absolutely takes place there.
Absolutely.
There was a flag in the last episode.
So she walks up to the house and she peers into the windows and then she just opens the door and lets herself in. She calls out to the empty house and she's like, hello? Anybody there? I'm just going to break in and snoop around if that's all right. No one objects? Okay. And she walks in and just starts walking up the stairs, calling out to whoever moved those fucking curtains.
Okay, listen, you guys live up there. Is this like an epidemic problem where children just be walking into people's houses?
But it's not just children. Everybody is. Remember the one where the fucking girl, like, she's the babysitter, and she's like, I'm just going to go in the house, and then she disappears forever or whatever?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, is this the same set as that episode, Tale of the Whispering Walls?
Seems like it.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I think it is. Also, a lot of water damage in the walls in this house. It wasn't just the kidnapping that caused the Hendersons to move. The kidnapping was the first problem.
Yep.
I think black mold was the second. Or maybe the black mold kidnapped the girl.
That's it.
Black mold can do everything.
Are you afraid of the dark and black mold?
This is just a Resident Evil game. This episode,
Yeah.
mold, house that is eating people. This is Resident Evil.
Yep. So she, Melissa's just like wandering around aimlessly and she hears a door shut. So she walks towards it, opens the door, but the room is empty. So instead, she just decides that she's going to rifle through the closet as one does. And then she finds a really odd secret staircase that heads up into the attic.
Another thing that Americans and North Americans have that we don't have down south, at least not too many that I know of. Attics and basements, to me, every film I saw, I was like, this top part of your home that hides all your secrets and ghosts, that's crazy. Or that bottom part of your house that hides all your secrets and ghosts, that seems wild.
Basements are a very specific, like a regionally specific thing. I don't think attics are, but not all homes in I think in like California, they don't have basements.
When I was in school in Florida, and people were like, oh, you're from like New Hampshire, New England, whatever.
They had never heard of New Hampshire.
No, actually, they thought I was Canadian for a while. But people would like, did you guys have a spooky basement when you lived up there? And I was like, actually, we did have a spooky basement when we lived there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because that shit's like wasted space. Like, what do you mean? This is just for storage? Get the fuck out of here. What do you got, storage money?
Yeah, I mean, down there, the problem is your shit's constantly sinking into the swamp, so you don't got a basement in Florida.
Yeah.
Soon you're going to have a Florida in Florida, so God bless.
Yeah. Good luck.
America's Wang.
They prefer the Sunshine State.
So Melissa looks around and she's just looking through this attic and she finds a house that is the perfect miniature of the Henderson house. And she looks into its windows and it's fully furnished with tiny decorations. But all of a sudden, she is absolutely shook when a door in the little house slams closed. And she falls backwards in shock, pulling down a tarp that's concealed a small door between two glowing windows.
So she didn't just break in, she is now also wrecking their shit.
Absolutely.
Also, if you didn't want your daughter to be kidnapped, why'd you build this weird, creepy thing in the basement or the attic or whatever?
Oh my God. Okay. My big complaint about this episode is eventually it falls into the same sort of pattern of now we run over here, now we run over there, now we run over there.
Right.
Thing like, are you afraid of dark episode? This whole thing is like a fucking setup that had me asking so many questions that never got answered because they spent so much time with these kids running around the fucking back rooms.
Yeah.
It's true. So she's drawn mystically towards the door and creeps towards it with her arm outstretched to open it. And just before she reaches the doorknob, her aunt berates her for breaking and entering into a place that she doesn't belong.
Yeah, but also, bitch, you're in here too. So,
Well, she's been entrusted to keep it safe. So
lead by example, Aunt whatever your face.
Sally.
Sally.
She looked like the mom on Webster.
Yeah, she did. Who I believe just died. This one, I'm pretty sure she actually did die.
R.I.P.
May she rest.
Ma'am. That was her name on the show?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Webster called
That's
her.
what
That
it-
wasn't
yeah.
her name on the show.
So Melissa explains that she was just trying to find Susan. She saw someone moving around in the house. Damn woman, stop nagging me. And Auntie says that it was probably just her. Hello. So they leave. Now, outside, Auntie tells Melissa that she cannot go there ever again. The Hendersons want them to keep watch over that house, and it's not a responsibility that she takes lightly. There's a lot of valuable shit in that house. That dollhouse alone is super expensive.
It's just something like it's not a toy, but like it literally is. That is exactly what a dollhouse is.
Yeah.
I think Lindsey Graham would have vehemently rejected that categorization.
He has the world's largest Malibu station collection.
Oh, God.
Don't ask me. I'm just a girl.
By the way, she has a new hat.
Dead.
Give it to me!
So Melissa's annoyed. She's like, it's a dollhouse. Come on, lady. But Auntie melodramatically says that she just doesn't want her to go there after what happened. And then she acts all put upon because when Melissa inevitably asks what happened, she says, oh, I figured that eventually you'd find out. Susan disappeared last winter.
She keeps fucking like going, oh. She keeps like hinting at it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And then like having like casting a haunted glance in the direction of this house. It's like,
yes,
you gotta answer this question eventually, lady.
Yes.
You're practically begging this girl to ask.
Yeah.
Melissa, I don't know how to tell you this. They found her body down by the train tracks, or at least they think it was her body. Not even dental records could help identify that mess. As she glances back at the window.
Absolutely. Going for the Golden Globe and Best Supporting Aunt in an aunt role.
Yes.
Like, this is some serious Dark Shadows shit where she's like, well, I don't know, there
oh my God, Grayson.
used to be a girl here. And then they drop the fucking boom mic into the scene.
Some headstones fall over.
I love it.
Susan, I need you to join me back at the house. I have to tell you something. Something important.
But Barnabas. Oh, I love her.
So good.
So Auntie says that 1 minute Susan was there, next she was gone, and the whole town came to search for her, but no luck. And the Hendersons were haunted by Susan's memory, and they chose to leave. But they're keeping it, though, just in case she ever comes back.
But also, the fact that her aunt is, like, her earnestness in this scene is a little bit off-putting. It sort of, like, implies that she had something to do with this girl's disappearance. Absolutely. Where she's like, you can't ever go there again. Don't you understand? It's your uncle, I mean, someone might take you away.
It's so threatening.
That's like they all secretly killed Freddy Krueger or something.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Yep. So that night, Melissa wakes up because of a conversation being held loudly outside of her room or porch or whatever she's sleeping in.
Yep.
Uncle Weirdbeard is upset with Auntie, and he's like, why did you lie about Susan? Did she mention what Mrs. Henderson even said? She said it was the house that got her. Oh my God, it's so scary. And Auntie shushes him, saying that Mrs. Henderson was out of her mind with grief.
They're literally right outside the porch door or whatever,
Yeah.
and they take 2 steps to see
Yeah.
if she's listening. I'm like, guys, she heard everything you just said.
You may as well just be talking to her right now.
Yes.
Yeah, be in the room with her, being like, hey, Melissa, by the way, the house probably got that kid.
Yeah, it ate her, okay?
Yeah.
Just FYI, this is probably what happened.
So later, a ghostly voice whispers, Melissa, help me. And she looks out the window and it looks like a fucking rave is happening up in the attic because the lights are blinking. There's a beat is thumping. Aileen is up there throwing ass. It's great.
I surely am.
In the front, in the back, in the back, in the front.
So Melissa just grabs the keys and walks over to the Henderson house, completely ignoring her auntie's warnings again.
And at this point, I'm kind of like, whatever happens to you from here on out, Melissa, it's kind of on you. Also, I just want to make a note for everybody listening. Eileen is literally drinking out of like a pitcher of water.
It's beautiful.
Like the kind they bring around to the table at the restaurant.
It usually has a top with a straw in it, but I was like, fuck it, I gotta wash it, so I'm just throwing it back, man. Fucking old pub style.
It's beautiful. So she pops into the attic where the dollhouse is, and bitch, the light in the attic of the dollhouse is on. Spooky. Oh. So she notices a weird light shadow that's shining on the dollhouse, and she looks back behind her, and she notices that the light is coming from a keyhole, coming from this door-like window thing that's on the other wall. And she's like, I just don't understand it because it's night, guys. Like, that should not be happening. There shouldn't be sunlight coming through it.
It's just like the opening of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real creepy. Yeah.
Call back.
Oh my
Nice.
God. Damn.
Or the attic from the one with the dogs.
Yeah.
So she opens the door and there's a whole other hallway and it's bright as fuck. And guess what, guys? Susan is in there and half of her face is like done up in full ass makeup and she wanders around.
It's a very Trixie Mattel aesthetic.
Yes.
Very.
Like it's real heavy just down to the middle.
Yes.
And she's also reminding me of Santa Sangre. Did you guys ever
Oh
watch
yeah,
Santa
yeah. The clown,
Sangre?
the clown girl. She is from like a couple of towns over.
Damn.
She's absolutely giving that little clown girl vibe. So I was like,
Yeah.
hello? Same year?
Santa Sangre by way of Nickelodeon.
Yes.
Obviously.
A big elephant funeral comes next.
Now, I can't wait for El Topo by way
Oh,
of
God.
Nickelodeon.
It's called Hey Dude.
That's right. There's no pantsless children in that show, though, that I know of.
Thank God.
No, they're at Salute Your Shorts.
No, they're all over at the family nudist colony.
God,
Yeah.
yuck. Also, there was a sign for a lion sanctuary was the other sign that was nearby.
Oh my God. What is going on up there in Canada?
Those tasty nudists.
And run by that bitch, Carol Baskin.
So Susan starts walking away from her, and even like when Melissa shouts at her, and she's like, girl, turn the fuck around. But Susan doesn't have her listening ears on. So Melissa just decides to crawl into the hallway, and she's mid-step when Uncle Weirdbeard grabs her, shouting, no, stop. And Melissa is absolutely inconsolable. She's like, no, Uncle Weirdbeard, I saw Susan. She needs my help.
At this point, someone has a lot of explaining to do. I'm not sure who, but somebody.
Yeah.
It's true. And she wrestles against him to try to get out of his grip, but he stands up with her and walks her over towards the door. And girl, it's not a hallway anymore. This girly pop almost plummeted 3 stories to her death by stepping out of a fucking weirdly shaped window.
Pulse is still on her, though. It's still on her. She broke in.
It's true. She broke in and she deserves it. But anyways, the next day, Uncle Weirdbeard decides that he's going to go and board up said window, and Auntie is relieved.
This family is disgustingly folksy and capable, and I hate it. Like, just hire a fucking professional, Uncle Pete, you cheap bastard.
He's like, I love the septic tank.
Back in the day, we knew the value of hard work. We do everything ourselves.
I went to college in Vermont. I get it, but these people are overdoing it.
This guy definitely makes his own maple syrup, though.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
He's got
Absolutely.
a tap out back.
You know it. And it's delicious.
When was the last time you felt in control of your business finances? Expenses tracked, invoices sent, taxes ready. That's where Found comes in. Found brings your banking, bookkeeping, invoicing, and taxes together in one simple app. Manage expenses, invoice clients, send payments, and prep for tax time right where you bank. Join the hundreds of thousands who have already streamlined their finances with Found. Open a Found account for free at found.com. That's FOUND.com. Found is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services provided by Lead Bank, member FDIC.
But Auntie, she's just so fucking relieved. She's like, we should have done this long ago. Melissa is certain, though, that she saw Susan through there. She was walking down a long corridor through that door. But Auntie just thinks that Melissa is crazy. But Melissa, she doubles down. She says that if he boards up that door, then Susan will never be able to get out. And Auntie is like, girl, you're dumb. Susan wouldn't be up in the attic for all this time. Ugh. Come on.
Yeah, don't you think they would have looked there like second?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
First would be like her bedroom.
Yeah, obviously.
And then maybe the yard. So like maybe third.
And fourth is the family nudist colony.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Fifth, the lion sanctuary.
Absolutely. 6th is the train tracks where they found the remains that
They found the
And 7th is the septic tank.
It's
Yes.
true.
I think we've covered all of our bases. These are all of the places that you could possibly be.
She could possibly be. It's true. So Melissa, though, she's just like a plucky sort of person, and she's not one to heed the warnings of her near-death experience. So she rummages through the house and finds some twine and a hammer and marches her defiant ass over to the Hendersons, evading being seen by Auntie and Uncle Weirdbeard. She breaks her window, with the fucking hammer and lets herself in. What an absolute asshole.
At this point, Melissa is like too determined to get into this house. Let it go, Melissa, because now you're actually breaking and entering.
Yeah. But she walks in and she goes upstairs to the attic. And in the attic, she takes the boards off the door and she opens it. And again, we see that weird ass hallway. And she calls out, she's like, Susan, are you in here? And what she does, she attaches some twine to the doorknob and she hops down. And as she's walking down the hallway, she's unraveling her twine. So that way she has a way to get back, which is pretty smart in all honesty.
Yeah.
It's a little breadcrumby, you know.
Yeah, not Goldie. Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah. So she's looking around, and as she's looking, we hear these really, really heavy footsteps which shake the entire house. And I was like, Clip Clop Ryan, is that you, babe? I miss him.
I wonder how he is.
I wonder how he's doing. I wonder how the people that moved into our apartment are. They're probably hating life, but that's okay.
Well, I hope so.
We wish you the best, Clip Clop Ryan.
If you can't appreciate CCR, what?
That's true.
How you living?
It's true. But she ducks into a room and she's looking around and everything is oddly sized, which is kind of strange. I wonder what might be going on here. She looks out the window and oh my God, she sees her giant auntie walking around the attic because she is in the fucking dollhouse, guys.
Whoa!
That is the appropriate response, guys. Thank you for that.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for being, you fucking broke in, you disrespectful bitch. This is what you get. Now you live in the dollhouse.
It's true. It's true. So Melissa, she starts shouting out to her auntie. She's like, girl, I'm in here. I'm in the dollhouse. But auntie just fiddles with her wedding ring. I thought she was going to take it off. And I was like, uh-oh, is she leaving Uncle Weirdbeard right now? But she didn't. She just turns around and walks away. And then Melissa hears a voice saying that it's no use. She can't hear you. And oh my God, it's Susan with her pasty half face of makeup and her eyebrows are fucking crazy.
Very, very strong.
Her
brow.
makeup is nuts.
No, she looks like Betty Davis. Like it is.
Yeah.
It is not a look for her.
And that is like a slight to Betty Davis.
Yeah, it truly is. So Susan says that she knew Melissa would come because she's defiant and she's not that bright. And Melissa is freaked out. She's like, what happened to you, girl? You look like a doll. Oh my God, did the dollhouse do this to you? And
could you go on and explain a little bit for us? Just
one more phrase?
No.
Anything.
Absolutely not. So Melissa just tells her to keep her porcelain ass sat. And she'll go and she's going to be right back, okay? So Susan says, it's the attic. And Melissa and I don't understand what the fuck she's talking about.
Okay, then this is where it gets really confusing. So first of all, she's like, it's the attic. And then it reminded me, did you ever see Silent Hill, the movie?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
When the girl is like, it's Silent Hill. It's Silent Hill. That's like all she says in the movie. That's what it reminded me of, and I hate it.
So she just keeps on repeating herself. She's just like, the attic. It's the attic.
Silent Hill.
But you know what?
Hill.
Melissa, she doesn't get it. She's like, yeah, I'm going to get you back to the attic. And yeah, the attic. Great. So,
but also, do you know other words
No.
that could be helpful? No.
She sure doesn't.
Hey, leave her alone. She's turning into a doll.
It's fine.
How?
She's
How?
fine.
Explain how.
She's fine.
The Dollmaker. That's how.
Obviously.
I demand to know the identity of the Dollmaker.
Is the Dollmaker in the room with us now?
Yes.
Show me where the Dollmaker... Actually, you know what? Don't.
Yeah.
So Melissa follows her ball of twine and bitch, it just ends at nothing. The door is gone.
I knew it.
Nope, she's trapped in the back rooms.
Yep, Blair Witch.
She's so scared. She starts pounding on the wall and oh my God, her hands. They look like Trump's hands when they were like heavy with makeup to cover up the IV stains.
When they were?
Yeah.
He shakes a lot of hands. Come
He
on.
does.
He does.
With
With both hands now. Mm-hmm. He stays up really late all night shaking hands. That's why he's always sleeping and rotting.
It's true. It's true. And you know what? Maybe he's turning into a doll just like Melissa is. Oh no.
That's what it is. He went to that house and he went into the attic and it was the dollhouse and now he's a doll.
It would explain a lot, actually.
Yeah.
But she steadies herself. She can't freak out right now. There has to be a way out. And in a mystifying connection of dots that I am still puzzled over, Melissa figures out that the house is kind of set up like the Hendersons' house. And if that is the case, then right where the weird bookshelf is at the end of the hall, there should be a ladder to the attic. That's where Susan meant. So she attempts to move it, but it just won't budge. So she runs back to the room where Susan is, and she's like, come on, Susan, you have to help me. But Susan's just like, nah, I can't. And Melissa's like, the fuck you can? Girl, we got to get out of here. But Susan looks sadly down at her hands, and girl, they are made of porcelain.
She literally pulls it out of her fucking sleeve, and I was like, oh, Resident Evil, she needs that first aid fluid, and she just gotta throw it on, reattach that hand.
Yep. It's the best. Your hand literally gets cut off in the game. It just splashes a little of this shit on it and just sticks it back on there.
Hand back on. That's all you gotta do.
It's a great game, you know?
It's a great game, but sadly, this is Are You Afraid of the Dark? So
dang it.
Somehow this makes less sense than a Resident Evil game.
It's true.
Help me, Leon.
Help me. So Melissa goes back out because she's determined not to end up a fucking doll like this other bitch. So she pushes the bookshelf over and she races up this staircase. And in the attic, we see more oversized toys and a note with a paperclip and a pencil.
Yeah, this didn't make sense. Why is there giant shit now?
I don't know. Well, because somebody stored shit in the attic of the dollhouse, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's meant to be the vibe.
Oh, like regular people.
Yeah, like regular people.
Just normal people. Just innocent.
So she sees all these different things, but most importantly, she sees the fucking door out. So she goes back and she gets Susan and she's helping her. She's ushering her, shuffling her towards the door. And Susan is literally falling apart. Her fucking hands fall on the ground, and it
just
is
clink, clank, clonk, just a mess.
Shatter would have been better.
Oh, I wish that her hand had broken. That would have been hilarious, but they don't. So she helps her pick her hands up and then leans her up against the wall, and she opens up the door. And when she opens it, she notices that it doesn't open up to the attic like she expected. Instead, all she can see is outside, the lawn, below, a 2-story fucking drop. Not the attic like she expected. So she's like, oh God, well, we gotta commit, So she crawls out onto the roof. And I guess that they're just about to Thelma and Louise this shit and just plummet to their death.
Yeah. Well, look, your options are pretty limited. It's get stuck in the back rooms forever or break your legs.
Yeah.
Well, if my buddy is a porcelain girl and I'm jumping off the roof with her, she's gonna fucking all over the place, and I'm gonna probably die.
It's true.
Also,
what you gotta do is you gotta get under her and cushion her landing.
It's true.
And I wish Thelma and Louise was directed by a woman.
Thank you, Dave. We appreciate that.
But for some odd-ass reason, Melissa just knows that it's an illusion. And she pulls her friend off the fucking roof with her. And they jump out. And we get a decent CGI moment where they just bloop through the illusion instead of falling to their deaths.
I would have loved it, though, if they landed and it was just like Melissa lands and then Susan just fucking shatters into a mess of blood and porcelain.
It would have been amazing.
That would have been great.
It would have been perfect.
Yeah.
And then the gack would fall down. And be like,
Some green slime, maybe.
Hell yeah.
So next door, Auntie is sobbing because she is really determined to get a nomination. It's all her fault. All her fault. Uncle Weirdbeard is convinced that Melissa is just going to turn up. But Auntie knows in her bones that the same thing that happened to Susan happened to her douchebag niece.
The Drama starring Zendaya.
It's true.
A movie I didn't see, but I know the title of.
But oh my God, what's that out the window? It's Melissa, guys. They were so worried. So they just run out and they're like, oh my God, I was so worried that you disappeared like Susan. And Melissa's like, bitch, I did. And I found her. Look. And next door, Susan steps out onto the porch looking abso-fucking-lutely ridiculous in her weird poofy pink ruffled dress.
She looks like a party clown or like a giant toddler.
A giant toddler.
Paint the rest of her fucking face and she looks like that weird ass clown that my mother used to get for everybody from QVC.
It looks like she's about to be like, let me entertain you and we'll have a real good time. Yes, sir.
But she looks down and her hands are back. They're no longer porcelain. Everything is coming up roses. But back at the fire, Betty Ann tells us that Uncle Weirdbeard burned the dollhouse in a bonfire. And as it burned, Melissa wondered where the attic door would lead to now that the dollhouse was destroyed. The end.
Okay.
I know, it was weird.
Who knows how many souls were trapped inside that dollhouse?
I know. And they killed all of them. That's terrible. But Pucker is flummoxed. He's like, where would it lead to? And Betty Ann is shocked that he's still awake. Pucker just says that it's not bad for a doll story. And then Gary declares the meeting closed and douches the fire. Everybody walks away, but Kiki notices that Betty Ann left her doll behind. But wait, it looks just like Pucker, like same outfit and everything. And Pucker is tucked up. He's like, where did that thing come from? And Betty Ann comes back and she tells him that that's a whole other story. And she takes it away from him and dips into the night.
Okay, but how did Betty Ann know what clothes Tucker would be wearing that night?
She took up some stalking lessons with our guy Dave before he left.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you meant me. I was like, wow.
I do love that every episode now ends with them just fucking with Tucker.
Yeah.
I think that we're meant to hate him, and I think that they're doing a good job.
Good,
Yeah.
because he sucks.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a brat.
The little brother brat that everybody's like, Tucker, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Tucker!
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, on behalf of everyone on this pod, I want to thank you for taking the time to get spooked with us. Check back in 1 week when Aileen will tell us another chilling tale. Until then, you can find Aileen on Uy Que Horror, Brian and Dave on Bring Me the Axe and 99-cent Rental, and me on The Rewatcher. Laughing in the Dark is written by us and produced and edited by Mikey Soroyce, with music by Brian White. Our incredible key art was created by Vin Elio. You can keep up with us in between episodes by following us on Instagram at laughinginthedarkpod, or you can email us at laughingpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're listening on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. We sure would appreciate it.
If you've been dreaming about a place where life feels a little more intentional, discover the Canopy in Sebastopol by City Ventures. This new community offers solar-powered homes, surrounded by mature trees, nature preserves, and walking trails, with a vibrant local downtown, renowned wineries, and the Bay Area all within easy reach. Enjoy low-maintenance living, refined design, and built-in eco-friendly features that make everyday life easier. Start your next chapter at the Canopy by City Ventures. Visit cityventures.com. That's cityventures.com.